Hi guys, greetings to you all, and you are once again welcome to the Stratford Africa channel. This is your match reaction video to our semi-final game we played against Roma in the Europa League. Manchester United 6, AS Roma 2. Oh la la, the Europa League final, here we come. Finally, we are making it to a cup final. It feels so great, so amazing. About 5 semi-finals that we've lost in the course of last year and some parts of this year. Some people kept telling us that we've been bottling semi-finals here and there. But yesterday, we were able to break that semi-final curse. That semi-final curse has finally been broken. Now we are making it straight to the Europa League final. And don't tell me that there's still a return leg to be played. I know that. But I equally know that we are going to the final. There's no way Roma is going to beat us 4-0 in Rome. Even if we play our under-23s, they are not going to beat us 4-0 there. So we finally have been able to bypass the semi-final stage. Our one leg and our 3/4 of our body is in the final. It's just a mere formality that is keeping us away from it. So that being said, welcome once again and thank you all for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe and hit a like on the video. So now let's move straight into the performance and the game in general and digest it in details. So it was really a game of two different halves. The first half, as usual, wasn't good enough, and the second half was brilliant. It's one of the best second half I've seen us play in about 2 or 3 years now. The second half was absolutely fantastic, and the first half, as I said earlier, was poor. Even though we actually did start the game very well. We started very well, playing some nice football, knocking the ball around, and if you look at the goal, our first goal, what a nice goal. It was a very nice team goal. But after that, we gave away some 2 silly goals. Yes, Pogba's penalty, you can say it's not intentional though, but the way he dived in with his hands all up, you don't do that in your 18-yard box. So that was a silly penalty to give away. And the second goal, Roma's second goal, we considered also was through bad defending, bad organization. Our defense were all over the place, and then we gifted them that goal. So apart from that, I think Roma didn't really do that much. They were very poor. Roma themselves were very poor. It was our lack of concentration and our poor display in the first half that gifted them those goals. They couldn't even string some 5 or 6 passes together, and the game wide open. They were very open. And you know Manchester United, when we play us and we open up like that, we are going to tear you into pieces. That is what really happened in the game yesterday. Roma wasn't good at all. Roma was bad, and I don't know whether that was due to the injuries they suffered in the first half or not. I can't best tell. But even without the injuries, their recent results of late hasn't been good, has it? No, it really hasn't been good. So they are not a good side. They are not a good side. It is our poor display that made them look that decent in the first half. When we came back in the second half and got ourselves together and got hold of the game, we exposed them and see that they were not that good enough. It's only Mkhitaryan and 1 or 2 players who was trying to be a threat to us. But that being said, first half was a bad one, and I don't know what Oli said to the boys at halftime. Whatever he said to them really went, because at halftime I was sitting there like very disappointed and sad, and I was even crying out and telling people that he needs to make substitutions at halftime, because I think our passing tempo was too slow. McTominay and Fred, they wasn't progressing the ball quick enough. So I was telling one of my friends that he needs to take one of them off, either Fred or McTominay off, and bring on Greenwood, so that we could take Pogba off the left wing and bring him to the middle. You understand? So that Rashford could leave the right wing and go back and play with Shaw at the left wing. We know that their special connection. Then you go. I thought Rashford was being wasted at the right wing. So in the halftime when he came without no substitutions, I wasn't happy. I was really furious. But kudos to Oli and credit to him that he stuck with his starting 11 and at the end he delivered. In the second half, everybody improved. They all went up a level. You understand? So in the first half, I was really thinking that, oh, so are we really going to bottle this semi-final again? this case is really going to happen this time around too. Because look at the display, especially when Cavani had that easy goal he didn't score, the one that Roma players just gifted him the ball easily, and then he shot twice at the goalkeeper. So when that happened, I was thinking, and I said, oh, this is Sevilla all over again. Remember last season, the semi-final game against Sevilla, we were just missing chances upon chances upon chances. And then when Sevilla had their 2 chances, they took them, and then we were out of the cup. So those scares and nightmares were coming back to my mind. But thankfully, people like Pogba, Bruno Fernandes, and Cavani really stepped up. Yesterday, they were brilliant. You see, like when world-class players are playing together like this, it is very beautiful. It is fascinating to watch. You understand? So I think yesterday, Cavani, Pogba, and Bruno Fernandes were those who won us that game. They were very, very fantastic. And Roma aided them by giving them enough space to do what they can do. And when you give these people that amount of space, you are going to be in trouble. And they were really, 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 really in trouble. So I think moving forward, we have to now go on and try and win the cup. And Cavani is a very, very important player. The guy is very, very good. His movement in the box, his finishing, his work rate, everything of his is fantastic. When he was signing for us, I was disappointed. I think it's a last minute signing, whatever, all of those long talks. But the guy has really stepped up, and he has delivered when he's called, when he's being called upon. You understand? So I really think that United should do all they can to keep him. Keeping Cavani for another year or two will be very, very beneficial, because he will deliver and he will also mentor our young strikers. You understand? And if we keep Cavani, then the 100 and something million pounds that we're using to sign somebody like a Haaland or a Harry Kane, we can use that to invest into other areas of the squad to get it another level up. You see, this team is very, very good. We are just a couple of signings away from being a top side. You understand? We are just a good centre back away from stopping conceding silly goals like we did yesterday. And we are just a very, very good central defensive midfielder away from playing Fred and McTominay game in, game out. You understand? So if you could fix those little areas, keep Cavani and use the money we are going to use to sign the top striker to fix those little areas in the squad, we could be moving into next season with high hopes. So the board and the owners really have blood on their hands this summer. This is a very, very important summer. They have to go on and back Oli and give him the quality players to balance this squad. To really balance this squad. So all in all, I think the second half performance was very, very interesting. It was very, very nice to watch, very fascinating, very entertaining. There were goals all over the place. So if you didn't really enjoy that, or if you didn't watch it, then you've missed out a lot. So that being said, let's take a look at a few stats from the game. United had a 60 ball possession highest. We had 64% ball possession to Roma's 36%. And we had a total shots of 20. United had 20 total shots. Roma only played 5 shots, you understand. So they were really, really poor. And our shots, out of the 20 shots, United had 11 shots on target. And Roma had only 3 out of their 5 shots on target. You see, United had 87% pass accuracy against Roma's 72% pass accuracy. United created a total of 17 chances. 17 chances. So we were really dominant in the game. And Roma had created only 5 chances. Only 5 chances. And out of the 17 chances we created, 12 of them were big chances. 6 big chances against Roma's 2. And then each of us committed 12 fouls each. So that place we shared it, that statistics for ourselves there. And then we had 6 corners against Roma's 1 corner. And then offside, we committed 2 offside against Roma's 1 offside. So this tells you that it was a game we deserved to win, and we won. So whatever happened in the first half was our own doing. We were going to be our own downfall in that game. But thankfully for the manager, whatever he said to the boys at halftime, they took it on board and they went on and delivered. So let's take a look at the player ratings. David De Gea will get a score of 6 for me. His performance was an average one. He wasn't really troubled that much, and the 2 goals he considered, you really couldn't blame him for any of them. You understand? So he gets a score of 6. Our fullbacks were very, very good. Aaron Wan-Bissaka, the guy is improving a lot. Now his on the ball ability is going up and he's doing well. So I'll score him and Luke Shaw 7, and then our centre back pairing Maguire and Lindelof, for conceding that silly goal, they get a score of 6 out of 10 for me. Now, McTominay and Fred, they were not good in the first half and they improved in the second half. It's a game of 2 halves, so if you don't do well in the first half, it will bring down your rating. So both of them will get a score of 6 for me. And in our attack and our front four, Pogba, Bruno, and Cavani, there were those 3 who won us the game. Any one of these 3 we can pick as your man of the match. It's understandable. It was a very good performance from each one of them. But I will go for Pogba. Pogba is my man of the match though. So let me know what you think about that in the comment section. And each of them will get a score of 8 for me. Bruno 8, Cavani 8, Pogba 8. But Pogba edges it and becomes my man of the match. You remember his involvement in our first goal. Look at the way he dribbled past about 2 players and played into Cavani, who then laid off Bruno to finish. The guy was immense yesterday, and considering the fact that we are in Ramadan and he's fasting and putting up these top performances week in, week out, he really needs a shout out. He's doing well. And then Rashford had an average game. I don't know whether it's because he was playing out of position or what. He didn't play well yesterday, so he also gets a score of 6 for me. And then the subs came on. Greenwood had a goal. They also did what they could do. So I don't know how much ratings I will give them do. But Greenwood also get a 6 out of 10 for me. Matic and the likes too. They all came on and helped us sort of the game. So that being said, I think that's all I have to say on the game. And now we are in the final. Whether you like it or not, we are playing the Europa League final. What's it left on to us now to try and go in and win? Even though there's a second leg of the semi-final to be played, but it's just a mere formality in my opinion. There's no way Roma is beating us 4-0 in their home. We can even go and play our under-23s there and rest our players for the final and other matches. You understand? Roma is very, very poor. They are not a good side. From what I saw from them yesterday, they are not a good side at all. But even though any stupid things can happen, especially in football, but then I still expect United to go on and play in the final. So in the final, is it Arsenal or Villarreal that you want us to play? Please let me know your thoughts on that in the comment section. I don't want Arsenal. I don't want to play Arsenal. And it's not as if I am afraid of Arsenal or Arsenal is good. It's a good team. No. Arsenal is very, very bad. They are very, very poor side. But in recent years, they are not good. But when it comes to playing us, they always some way, somehow steps up to the occasion. You understand? So I don't want them to come and give us any trouble. So I would like Villarreal to eliminate them so that we play Villarreal. They are a new opposition. It will be new, exciting, and then we don't know each other that much. Then we can play. But Arsenal, with the banter going on, no, I don't want to play Arsenal in the final. But I think that being said, still, this team should be able to beat Arsenal hands down. With the form we are in and the way we are playing currently, Arsenal shouldn't be able to stand us. But because of the old rivalry between these two, it's more like a derby game. So they always somehow find a motivation and then come and play to the occasion. You understand? For the past 3 or 2 seasons, we haven't been able to beat them yet. So I don't want to play Arsenal just to be on the safer side. I would like to play Villarreal, and then they got a very good away goal, Arsenal at Villarreal. So let's wait and see what happens in that fixture too. But I think we are really looking good and favourites to win this cup. If we keep our form the way we have been playing of late, no one in the remaining teams can stand us. So please enjoy the win. Go on and celebrate it. We've now been able to put about 2 cases have been broken. Even the number 7 shirt, Cavani has broken that case. He has now come and took the shirt and now he has performed and delivered. So that number 7 case too has been broken. Our semi-final case under Ole has been broken. So now, come on United, we are in the final. So that will be all for this match reaction video. Let me know what you think about it in the comment section. Until we meet again next time, have a nice time and thank you all for watching. Bye bye.